This is Ben Kuzma of Province Sports, and this is a closer look at the remarkable resilience of the Los Angeles Kings, especially their coach, Daryl Sutter. Down 3-0 to San Jose, down 3-2 to Anaheim, and losing the first game of the Western Conference Final to the defending Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks before taking a 3-2 series lead. Sound familiar? The Kings take their cue from the man behind the bench. We call him the Jolly Rancher because Daryl Sutter is a rancher, but he's seldom jolly. But what Sutter doesn't offer up in sugary quotes to the media reflects in how his club bends but doesn't break. He knows his players are getting the crap kicked out of them, and he knows they're playing hurt. He will only reinforce systems during intermissions and trust that his veterans know how to motivate their peers. Assistant coach John Stevens doesn't get enough credit for running the league's second-ranked defense behind the Gumby-like Jonathan Quick, who could get the Kings back to the final. Stevens interviewed here twice last summer to supplant Alain Vigneault before John Tortorella got the gig. And then there's Drew Doughty. He's tied with PK Subban for defenseman scoring with 14 playoff points. But he gets the nod over PK for reading the game, getting pucks through, and of course doing it all with that certain LA swagger. When I asked him this season about where the Canucks ranked on his hate meter from 1 to 10, Doughty said probably 12. So Zdeno Chara, Duncan Keith, and Shea Weber are Norris Trophy finalists, but Doughty could win the Conn Smythe. Yet it goes further than 13 draft picks on this roster. There's that 70s line of Tanner Pearson, Jeff Carter, and Tyler Toffoli. They have Captain Dustin Brown, who accidentally on purpose landed on Roberto Luongo and injured the starter this season. They have irritants like Jordan Nolan, who slammed Henrik Sedin into the Staples Center glass this season and sent Tom Sestito into a vengeful rage. The Canucks lost 1-0 that night in LA. They also lost 3-1 and 5-1 at Staples this season and would only beat the Kings once, 2-1 on April 5th at Rogers Arena. Acquired by the Kings at the trade deadline, Marian Gaborik is leading playoff scorers with 11 goals. He hasn't looked this dangerous on a nightly basis since meshing with the late Pavel Demitra in Minnesota. Now he looks like he's been playing with Anze Kopitar for 10 years. The Kings are what they are. They're big, they're fast, they're deep, and they're resilient.